Hey Leos, how y'all doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're going to be doing your second half of your general reading here. Let's talk about your meditation. I heard the song Red Balloons. I'm sorry, don't know who it's by. And then I saw an image of Highline Park here in New York City. And I saw this red balloon floating up and then landing, going from I saw a couple. And I saw the red balloon going up and then traveling down Highline Park, landing somewhere else and landing somewhere else and landing somewhere else. It felt like a very cause and effect, fun journey ride type deal, kind of like a butterfly effect thing, but super positive. I saw you guys kind of coming actually what I technically saw was I saw you coming half circle. Coming to a halfway point around something and feeling super accomplished about it. I also saw you, I think it's called monkey barring or monkey bar jumping, where you were swinging from one monkey bar to the next type deal. It was this feeling of going where your path was leading you, happily so. Even though you didn't necessarily know where you were going to end up on the other side of it, just happily going about and embracing the journey and the ride of it. And then I saw you standing in the spotlight, like being a star, or standing in the spotlight, having attention on you, being at the top of your game. It was wonderful, actually, Leo. It feels really good. So let's get your animal energy, why don't we, though? Oh, yes. And on the bottom is the phoenix. Okay. The wolf. So first of all, this is beautiful earth energy. I directly associate wolf energy with Capricorns because the wolf moon falls during Capricorn season. The wolf is very much about coming from a place of instinct, but it's also very much, if you think about it, and this actually feels really in line with what I saw in your meditation. On one hand, we can talk about a lone wolf, right? Striking out on your own and being your own boss and your own source of directives and all of that good stuff. But then on the other side of it is a wolf pack, right? I feel like both things are very pertinent for you somehow. I do feel like there's an energy of going it on your own, but having I see you like traveling around or moving around space and time, and like that red balloon that kept landing in different places. And then like the camera, I feel like I was watching a movie. The camera panned around to you halfway to a point of completion going, woo woo. And like the light, the spotlight, the sun, the attention was on you, being in a leadership position, but not through your words or not through teaching, but through your example, right? This is about listening to your intuition and instinct and going with the flow and not having to know where you're going to enjoy getting there. Not having to know where you're going to enjoy getting there, okay? Then you have the phoenix. Look at the similarities in color here, right? With these lower chakras, right? Hello, spirit symbol here. The phoenix, this is rising up from the ashes. This is a resurgence, a rebirth, a renewal, okay? Just absolutely stunning. Beautiful, beautiful star energy. I'm feeling star energy. Like wishing on a star during Aquarius season, but also being a star, being in the spotlight, being recognized for something or some things that you did very right, or what you're particularly good at. It's really cool. This one wants to come out. There we go. So you got Four of Pentacles first up here. So this is really, remember when I saw the balloon kind of rising up, coming to the halfway point, and I saw it in New York City, and then we have the New York City skyline, Highline Park. We have New York City back here. I'm obsessed. This is sitting tight and right. We've entered into a 4-year. You've got the earth energy here with the wolf as well. Beautiful fire signs. And it's interesting because we're just coming out of Capricorn season with this wolf energy here, with this earth energy linking up with the pentacles. But you beautiful Leo lions are fire signs. You've got fire energy here with the phoenix. So it's beautiful. It feels like a beautiful balance of passion, artistry, desire, creativity mixed with the earthly realm of practicality, monetary abundance. And again, with that word, sort of practicality feels very important, but really good as well. Super sugary in a good way. This is sitting tight and right, just taking a moment before making a step in either direction to appreciate how far you've come. We're using these two pentacles as a launching pad to move forward into your future and your next best steps, right? Forge. I think you're going to be seeing things from a brand new perspective too. It's really cool. It's like you have a new lease on life or a new perspective on something or answers to something that had eluded you previously. And that's exactly what this means with the Two of Swords. This is exactly, literally what I was just talking about. So the Two of Swords is again with this moon energy here, I really am getting a special message around the new moon, Aquarius new moon coming up here. It's a beautiful time for manifestation to set those intentions. But this Two of Swords, I'm getting a feeling that traditionally this is about taking a moment in time to gather more information before moving ahead, because there's information that's eluding you that you're not seeing. I was just talking about this with you. I'm getting also a sense of inner peace. Remember what I just said about you don't need to know where you're going in order to enjoy getting there? That's what Two of Swords is as well. Ooh, let's see what's in the third position, though. All about it. Ooh, Leos. And why do I feel like there's like a sense of mystery around this whole thing as well? It feels like very mysterious. Wow. Guys, what are you, like, what's this thing about needing to know, like, like have answers? Look at this, another blindfold with the Eight of Swords. This is a mental entrapment. This is a mental prison to only which you hold the key, right? Okay. Your advice around all of this is to be the wolf and the phoenix, right? Thank you very much, car horn. Moving from a place of intuition and instinct, right? Allowing that to be all the vigor and forward momentum that you need. What this is with this Eight of Swords. 8 is also the number of the Strength card, which is your key, being Leo's. There could be some financial transitions or finances. Money could be on the mind here is what I'm getting for some of you guys. But I feel like there's an opportunity and a way forward. You're just being asked to walk in faith and embrace the unknown right now, right? Like this ocean in the background, really, which represents the unknown, right? Embracing the unknown, trusting in the moon side. I can't with this. Look at this. And the Four of Pentacles, homegirl has glasses on like she needs help seeing clearly. Blindfold, blindfold. The wolf nor the phoenix need their eyes to see. I'm so serious about that. Pure instinct and intuition and magic. Okay? Let's get some clarifiers. Good Lord. Good Lord. Get a clarifier for this Four of Pentacles. Here we go. I had this feeling the clarifiers were going to be sugar, spice, and everything. Nice. See, the clarifiers are going to be the spoonful of sugar and the first row is the medicine. I'm obsessed. So we got Queen of Wands. The fire energy coming up here. Remember how I said this Four of Pentacles is really sitting tight and right before you use those bottom two pentacles as a launching point to go forward? The Queen of Wands is a favorite queen because she is a beautiful blend. Again, with this fire here with the Phoenix, right? She's a beautiful blend of knowing when to be active and when to be still. It's that inner movement and stillness, right? She understands that. She's also the queen of the home and the hearth. She's also sitting down like this lady is with the Four of Pentacles, right? Remember when I said I saw that red balloon and then we have this red string waving in the wind here? I feel like they're tying me into this red string of fate situation. Whatever is yours is yours. And again, I'm going to say it one more time, hopefully just one more time. You do not have to know where you're going or how you're going to get there to enjoy the ride. It seems to be the overall message here for you, Leo. And yeah, you could take a cue from a cat, is what I'm hearing. Interesting. Wolf, right? Dogs descend from wolves, and then we have the cat here, and you guys are the lion. So there's something about the domestic form and the wild form, right? Because you could look at it as the dog is the domestic form of the wolf, and the cat is the domestic form of the lion. And technically they come from lynxes, but go with me here. Cat and dogs, masculine, feminine. You're being asked to let your wild side kind of work for you here. Think about the caveman days, or think, way before the pre-industrial revolution, where they didn't have, electricity, or they weren't able to make plans really too much in advance, right? Like way back when, right? In the early days. If you saw someone cute by the watering hole and you didn't make a move, there's a good chance you were never going to see them again. So you had to be in the moment. You had to come from a place of instinct. That feels very pertinent for you, right? Anyone who's been procrastinating on anything or delaying or anything like that, boom, the Chariot. Aren't you obsessed with this? Look at this red cape flying in the wind too. Give it this color red. This is fast, forward, balanced movement. I want to bring up these two horses here, and then we have the Two of Swords. Listen, I feel like there's a part of you that's like, I need more information, or I need to be sure, or I need to just think this through a little bit more. I feel like I'm not seeing something, and Spirit is literally going, you don't need your eyes for this. You need your instinct and your intuition. Look at the parallels between the wings on the Phoenix and the wings on the Chariot here, this Apollo energy. Boom. right? I just heard the fires of transformation. Cancerian energy here, by the way. Like, I feel like that's pertinent for somebody. Eight of Swords. Wow. Temperance. Sagittarius energy here. This is about balance. This is about soulmate connections. This is about, one hand that feeds the other. To clarify the Eight of Swords, look at how this homie is literally standing in a river, water again, representing the emotions and intuition, right? If you are in your head, okay, if you are overthinking, if you are in analysis paralysis, etc., 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 that ain't it. Spirit is inviting you, right, to please come from a place of instinct and intuition right now. Whatever your journey is moving forward, you'll be glad that you did. Okay, overthinking is not your friend right now. Really thinking too much and not trusting your, follow the feeling, guys. Follow the feeling. Like wolves do, right? Like wolves do. Get an oracle for you guys. Get an oracle for my Leos. Okay, here's the thing. The Chariot is moving either way. It's just about, are you going to be like in the good seat, right? Or are you going to be dragged from behind? And I don't mean that to sound like aggressive or negative. That's literally what I'm getting for you. It is a time for movement and change and transformation for you. Spirit is lovingly guiding you to the next chapter, right? It's going to be different for everybody. But it's do you want to sit up front or do you want to be dragged from behind? Do you want to be the caboose or not? Is what I'm getting, interestingly enough. Can you balance, right? Because look at these two trees, along with the two horses and the Two of Swords. Can you balance the information that comes to you from a logical sphere with the intuitive and emotional information? Can you hold and work with both in tandem? That's what I'm hearing. In tandem, in tandem, in tandem. And I do feel like this is you at the bottom, adventure. This is exactly what we're talking about. All right, let's get Oracle for my Leos. Whoa. Oh my God. Y'all, trust. Bam. Again, with these winged creatures, right? Trust. I'm so obsessed with this. Look at this like beautiful moth lady just chilling on, this stag, right? Let's talk about stags for a moment. I'm feeling called to talk about them. Stags are masculine energy, obviously, but they hold within them, in my opinion, a beautiful blend of masculine and feminine energy. We're going back to this masculine and feminine energy with the wolf and the lion and the cat and the dog and all of that good stuff, right? Domesticated aspect of you versus the wild man or the wild woman aspect of you, right? The stag energy holds within it a beautiful balance, back to the temperance Sagittarius situation. There could be a person around you that has you all up in your head a bit. And I'm just putting that out there for some of y'all, okay? It's a beautiful balance here, masculine and feminine. The stag also has a lot to do with fairy energy or elemental energy and really connecting with nature. Again, going back to a time of the pre-industrial revolution, connecting with nature, being in the moment, not needing Google Maps or not needing to know how you're going to get somewhere or when, to enjoy the journey. Trust your intuitive and instinctual nature. I'm hearing Women Who Run with Wolves by Clarissa Pinkola Estes. Women Who Run with Wolves by Clarissa Pinkola Estes. Really good book. I'm hearing that for some of y'all. Okay? And the feminine form of the stag, energetically, is about being gentle with oneself and others. Okay? Leading from the heart space, always. Even when and especially when it's difficult to do so. Okay, let's get one more oracle for y'all. Okay, I can't with this. Crystals, focus. I can't with this because, listen, amethyst, right? Aquarius energy, because amethyst is our birthstone, right? Was I talking about the new moon in Aquarius? If not, the new moon in Aquarius is a beautiful time to set those manifestations and intentions, right? I'm obsessed with this. Again, we've been talking about coming from a place of instinct and intuition. Amethyst is all about connecting you with your intuition. And look at these little glowing orbs here giving me fairy energy, right? Focus, trust, focus and trust and keep it moving forward, right? Again, analysis paralysis, being really up in your head. You're being asked to be the fire sign that you are. If you feel yourself being more of an air sign than a fire sign, an adjustment is being called for and needed. You've got fire energy all over here. Okay? Let's get one more, because this is like a short reading. I don't know, it just all came out that way, but let's get one more. Let's get a goddess guidance for beautiful Leos. Y'all got this. Just a moment in time. I'm feeling Scorpio energy as well. Have Scorpios around you, or it's a time of transformation, rebirth, and renewal. Yemaya, golden opportunity. Important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. Do you see how she's coming up out of the ocean? We were just ocean, water, ocean, lake, something. By the way, dolphins represent soulmate relationships and connections and you know, fun and play. And look at her living her best life, rising up out of the ocean, right? She is purely in the moment, really in and of the moment, right? Talk about coming from a place of trust, rising above and transforming and literally taking a bath in the unknown, joyously doing so, okay? You guys are exactly where you're meant to be. That's it. You got the wolf and the phoenix. These are two very auspicious energies right here, okay? You guys absolutely got this. My beautiful and lovely lions, remember your key in the deck is strength. Okay? I feel like saying that. Strength. And also, if you literally want to get your hands on some amethyst, which is right here, by the way, please do so. I think it could be extra help and benefit to you at this time. Carrying a little piece with you, or getting a ring or a bracelet, necklace, whatever have you. Okay? All right, darlings, this was your second half of the general reading. I so hope that this helped and resonated. If so, please do let me know in the comments below. I just live for reading your comments. It's my favorite part. And again, just thank you so much for being here. I so appreciate every single one of you for watching. And as always, just thank you for being you, and be well. Until next time.